Simplifying algebraic square roots just combines the two things that we just did. We're going to break out the square numbers again, just so we have that. Before we really get to solving the radical, let's just copy down our values outside. We've got a 6, and I want to treat these as distinct from one another. So we got 6, then we got x to the third, and then we've got y squared. Okay, and I'm just going to put these on the side for right now. 6 x cubed y squared. Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment. Now let's look at the radical. Let's attack the radical. We have square root 175 x to the power 4, y to the power 4. So we'll start with square root of 175. If we look at our square numbers, what numbers do you see there that can go into 175? Well, I notice that 25 right here. I know that goes into 175. I know that 25 times 7 is 175. So that means we could rewrite this as root 25 times root 7. And root 25 is solvable. That's going to be 5. So this is now 5 root 7. So now I can take this back here, and I'm going to multiply the 6 and the 5. And I'm going to have 30 there. And then inside the radical, we're just going to have 7. Now let's look at, so just kind of recap what we did there. We looked at the 175, and we said, oh, that's square root of 25. So we can call that 5. That's where we're getting that 5 from, and where we're getting the 7 from as well. All right, now, we also learned in the last lesson that if you have x to the power of 4, that's really x times x times x times x, which is going to be equivalent to x to the power of 2. So now, this one right here, this is blue, let's call that blue. We're going to multiply x cubed by x squared, and for that, we're going to get x to the power of 5. So now, we got a pretty good spot here. On the outside, we've got 30 times x to the power of 5. And right now on the inside, we have 7. Okay. Now we've got to do y. Okay, we also know that y to the power of 4 would be the same as y times y times y times y, which is y squared. So we're going to be multiplying that to y squared, and using the product property there, we've got y to the power of 4. So that'll be y to the power of 4. And that's the only thing left down here. So there's nothing left to clean up under the radical. The solution to this problem is 30 times x to the power of 5 times y to the power of 4 times root 7. Let's try one more. This one is going to be pretty easy because I already know what I can do with that. That's going to be 5. So on the outside now I've got 5 times 5 times y, and on the inside I still have x to the power of 5, y to the power of 2. Now x to the power of 5, square root of that, that'll be x to the power of 2, and then we will not be able to get rid of all the x's or factor them out, so we're going to be left with x squared times x, and then y to the second power, the square root of y to the second power, that'll just be y. So now, what we have to do, we have to multiply. We've got the 5 times 5, we've got 25, and then we've got times x, times, we got this y, but then we've also, can't forget about this y right here, that we got from right there. So that's going to be y to the power of 2. And then there's going to be one more x here that we were unable to get rid of. I'll show you where that's coming from. Let me just highlight that. That's where we got that player from. So now we just kind of put it all together. It's 25 times x times y squared times the square root of x. All right, go ahead and do this one, and then I'll be back with my solution in just a moment. Okay, I've pretty much done this problem. I just want to finish it out so you could see, in case you're having any troubles with this. Just want to show you where I got each of these problems that I'm about to do from. See that one right there, and then we'll do the green right here. That's where those are coming from. Okay. So once again, you just have to multiply these. So that's going to be 18. X cubed times x is going to be x to the power of 4, and y cubed, y times y cubed is going to be y to the power of 4. And we can't forget that we have a couple numbers here, or a couple values that we could not factor out of the radical. So that's where that's coming from. That's going to stay there. And now we just have to put this together. We've got 18x to the power of 4 times y to the power of 4 times the square root of xy.